What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are back on our Minecraft hardcore series. And I definitely want to build an iron golem farm today. But during my offline time, I did finally tame the cat that was running around in our house. I don't have a name for him yet. So if you do have any ideas, please leave it down in the comments below and I will probably choose whatever name you recommend once I get a name tag. But other than that, this is probably going to be our mascot for the entire series. I also have been breeding these cows as much as possible and the pigs as well. I did try to add the carpet in order to get in the pen easier, but my head is blocked by the oak log. So yeah, we're just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way with opening this and going in and out. I did do a bit of offline preparations for this, so these are all the materials needed for the iron golem farm, and I marked out an area. I want to use the iron to make anvils since I am starting to trade with the villagers. Maybe after this, making a village section for just good trades over in, I'm thinking about this area, as far away from the village as possible, but close enough to our house. So with that, we can start getting good enchantments once we start the farm. As well as something else that I plan to do is make an elevator system from our house into the mountain so we can get on this level easier without having to always climb the mountain. So let's get started with our iron golem farm. I definitely like the look of the deep slate. If you guys want to see how this is built, I will leave a link down in the description on the video that I was looking at. And it is becoming nighttime, but this is how it looks so far. There is a way for the villagers to get up. I definitely need to collect some villagers. That is probably one of the most difficult part of this build, but I am gonna go take a nap first. I don't feel like fighting mobs right now, so let's just move it over to this side. Yeah, that's one trick that I like about my house is for some reason a lot of mobs spawn where the placement of my bed is, so I can just move it up my house and to the opposite side pretty much over there, and that allows me to sleep without having to go out and fight mobs. I have also been using my iron for the iron golems as well. I've been making sure that they don't end up dying, just to keep a good amount of iron golems in the farm in case a raid ever happens or any mobs come in the vicinity of this village. Luckily, the village is pretty close to where our house is and where I want the farm to be, so I can just kind of kidnap them. So I definitely want to build a farm later on. We're gonna want chickens and sheep as well. Sheep is just a good way of getting wool. Since we are gonna be building a lot more on this series, I think it should be fine to just start a sheep farm as well as chickens, as we need arrows. Let's try to kidnap this guy in the green sweater. Never mind. He went right in to a house. I need to get him separated from the others and on a good patch of land. I feel like these guys know what I'm up to. They are just, seriously, anytime I go near them, they just run into their house. Let's head over to our base. We still need one more. Let's just bring these guys over here. It should be close enough. When it becomes nighttime, I'll break the boat and they will hopefully rush into the bed. That guy is, they're both running away. Yeah, this is probably the most tedious part. Oops. Did not mean to hit him. I just need it to become nighttime. That guy is running back to the village. I am trying to push this guy in. Try to get him in without punching him. I think it's come down to it. Okay, we just have to get the last guy. Or we can just wait until nighttime. He's gonna try to get to the bed anyways. I don't know what happened to our other villager that we hit before. Yeah, he is a lost cause, honestly. And there he goes. We got a second one. We just need to get one more. This has probably been so hard. I have no clue where that other villager went. So we're just gonna have to go steal another one. Unless he actually made it all the way back. That would be impressive. I think if he did do that, he deserves not to be part of the farm. Is that him over there? And we're just gonna carefully get this over here. And maybe there is water. It doesn't seem like it. So we're just gonna have to go around using this boat. And now we've come to a conundrum. We have to get out of the boat and try to get him to go up here. Yeah, that's perfect. We can go into the water, which makes this a whole lot easier. We should definitely also look for another village because I feel bad if we just keep going to that village over there and stealing all of their villagers. Okay, perfect. We finally were able to get all 3 villagers into our little village center. And let's start removing the temporary blocks that we placed earlier. Place these blocks right here. I definitely like how the black looks. It's just the cobblestone that I don't think fits. So we're probably going to have to change that at some point. This probably isn't the best farm as we're not really getting that much wheat per section, so we definitely need a larger wheat farm, especially for the amount of cows that we do have. The carrots, on the other hand, is yielding a lot, way more than I think we need right now. I am gonna fix this as well. I might as well. I definitely don't have enough, or actually it might just be exactly enough. I think it's probably going to look better if I just replace it anyways. Unless these are all cobbled as well. Honestly, it adds uniqueness to it. Let's just put it at that. Okay, time to be extra careful since we are going to be placing the water and lava now. And next, I think finally we need to find a zombie. So we're just going to wait it out until it becomes nighttime. We're just setting it up right now so we can get into the farm easy in order to get that zombie that we need in here. But other than that, this is pretty much done. We're just gonna wait until nighttime. We also need a specific zombie, one that won't despawn, so it has to hold an item, have armor, or we can give it a name tag, but we don't have a name tag just yet. I am definitely thinking maybe having it right here. So like I was saying before, we're gonna have an elevator system, so we're gonna have to remove a lot of this mountain. We're gonna have to dig a pretty much base underneath the ground as well. I want to have an elevator system, which is why we're gonna need soul sand to do that. And it's just gonna be underneath this right here. It's gonna go down and we can easily traverse up and down from our house to the iron golem farm, hopefully a village farm somewhere nearby here, and a regular farm as well. That's pretty much our main goal right now. It is becoming nighttime. Hopefully no creepers spawn near here, since it's gonna be a bit tough trying to get a zombie into our little small iron golem farm without getting shot by skeletons or creepers or anything like that. And there spawned 2 creepers. Let's just get them far away as possible by dragging them into the ocean. Hopefully no drowns are nearby. Perfect. I feel like that's the best way to deal with creepers, is just by getting them into the water and having them take care of each other or of themselves. And we have another creeper. Let's try to drop a block and see if the zombie picks him up. And it doesn't. Definitely want to move away from that thing that we spent so long building. Bring him over here. Let's see if he'll pick up an item. Guess not. Skeletons are probably the most annoying mobs to deal with. Let's go on with this guy. He has an enchanted bow. And he did not give us the courtesy of taking his bow, which is a bit sad. Definitely don't want to face the Enderman. That is a zombie right there with armor, so we're going to take him and use him as our bait for our iron golem farm. There are 2 Endermans though, so that's a bit concerning for us. Let's just try to get him over here, drag him, and then let's just kite him over here. This guy is smart. And we're going to go to bed and deal with it afterwards. There are way too many Endermen staking out our spots, so let's just do this instead. I believe if they do have armor, they shouldn't despawn, so we don't have to worry about that. But once I get a name tag, I do want to name him something. So if you guys do have suggestions for either the cat or the zombie, please be sure to leave it down in the comments below. I think all our food is down at the little base. We do get 1 iron golem to spawn already, so I guess we're gonna have to look for another one. I thought they weren't supposed to despawn if they do have armor, so I guess I was wrong on that front. The farm is working though. We got a free ender pearl. We have an iron golem right here. I'm guessing once we pushed him in and have that cycle loop, it would have just spawned within the little system up top. Yeah, the iron golem must have taken care of the zombie. That is a bit disappointing. We're gonna have to look for another zombie once it becomes nighttime. And it is becoming nighttime. I kind of want to push this iron golem as far away as possible since I am trying to get a zombie in our little spot. I definitely do think the reason why our zombie died was because we did not remove the dirt before leaving the area, since that allowed the iron golem to spawn up here, which kind of messed it up. So we just pushed the iron golem down in the ocean. Hopefully he doesn't get back up, though it does look like he's making his way. I want to do this before he can make it back up here at least, since that is really going to throw a wrench in our iron golem farm. Let's see if we can get another zombie that is decked out in gold armor. That would be absolutely great, or at least one that can hold something. He is holding a shovel or an axe? A shovel. We're taking him and place this on the ground. And another one above it to lock him in. And that should be good. He does do a lot of damage though. That is something to be wary about. Yeah, it seems like our farm is working though. I am gonna head back to bed. As you can see right there, it is working. I want to get it to morning time before we check up on it and try to get that iron golem as far away as possible. Our house is definitely swarmed with creepers and zombies. So let's try to get as far away as possible, run into our house and close the door. Let's move it up to here and take a nap. The creepers are still gonna be outside though, so that's a bit worrying. I might as well just leave my bed up there since it's pretty much where I usually sleep. Let's double check to make sure there's no creepers outside our doorstep. Move ourselves away. Yeah, I definitely need to move that iron golem as far away as possible, making sure that... No, it seems like he did disappear. So I'm not sure if it's due to this guy that keeps messing up our farm, or it's just because the zombies despawn. So I might try it again on my own and move this iron golem as far away as possible. And that spider, I don't know why, went into the farm. Yeah, so as we saw yesterday, it did work. I think the main problem is this guy. Since we didn't do it correctly the first time, it did kind of mess it up a bit. As long as I'm able to get him away, I can just redo it and see if the spawning is due to not naming the zombie, or if it's just this iron golem that keeps killing the zombie. That's pretty much it for this video. As you saw, it did work, so I am gonna probably fix it as soon as I can, as well as moving that iron golem as far away as possible, just to give this the best chance. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time.